the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Trade Union Congress, ya from TUC, the krata astorming the office of the president. Now, krata no eto fambo nyina ne say, according to the TUC, Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. Ghana doesn't belong to a political leader. Ghana doesn't belong to any political party. Ghana enye president bidia. Ghana enye political leader biadia. Ghana enye political party biadia. Ghana ye Ghana for dia. Enti enna the Trade Union Congress. In fact, epese sa nsem-yi eto obiya sum. Now the press statement, I read 10 points and at TUC for a country at the book at a broth making kind like this a disafata a chassis or a tree language in your chassis or say on February the 10th 2025 the Chief of Staff Honorable Julius Debra issued a letter to all heads of government institutions under the caption Revocation of Appointment and Recruitment made after 7th of December 2024. In the said letter, the Chief of Staff stated that all appointment and recruitment made in the public services of Ghana after 7th of December 2024 are not in compliance with established good governance practices and principles. 2. On the basis of this, the Chief of Staff proceeded to ask heads of government institutions to take necessary steps to annul any such appointment or recruitment. Into 1 and 2, no, the person is supposed to much say. Busumi ni da etosu du. Enna Chief of Staff Yera Julius Debra ede krata ekoma aban mu adwuma mu empanimfo nyina se de yama ne krata se o kwanya so okoya aban adwuma yentwe krata ne sensen saa so na de yafa na adwuma ya oye adwuma wa aban adwuma mu ansana anase after 7 December no so no yen na di mfamfira adwuma na Yera Julius Debra krata no twa ne kire se sa krata matumi a yesi ya obi mfa nkoye adwuma ena afa yafo obi nso nkoye adwuma sa nhyehyeye ne mienu nyina no amfa nhyehyeye pa efa amamuo pa ekwan so ne saninti Chief of Staff Yera Julius Debra eka kire aban mu adwuma mu panimfo nyina se omomfa kwanya hodo so na sa krata ne mu nsem no omomfa nya adwuma na kyese yenyi nkofo adi omonso omonsa ka krata so omonko ye adwuma no so no yenyi krata ne nyina emfamfiri won nsem yantwe krata ne mu nsem fa sense. 3. Almost following the directive, we have received a report of mass revocation of appointment, even including appointments that were done before 7 December 2024. In some of the organizations, people who have been on contract for 5 years or more and whose appointments were only regularized in December 2024 have been terminated, losing even their contract status. This must be heartbreaking for these young men and women who are likely to be entering the labor market for the first time. The TUC has closely monitored the spirited public discourse on the appropriateness or otherwise of the directive. We find the directive by the Chief of Staff very problematic, to say the least. Not only is his directive open to abuse, but we find it extremely difficult to understand how government could describe all appointment or recruitment made after 7 December 2024 as not in compliance with good governance practices and principles, where the appointing figure has not had his power truncated because of a loss in elections as stipulated in the 1992 Constitution. The issue of midnight appointment or recruitment have been a recurring practice that has alternated between the NDC and MPP. Statements from both the MPP and NDC on this matter clearly demonstrate their insincerity and inconsistency in their pronouncements and policies. In 2016, when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama met with the TUC and the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference after the elections, he insisted that he remained the president and was responsible for steering the affairs of the country until he officially hands over power on January 7, 2017. And this is a matter of record. He appointed new commissioners for Shraj, NCC, and other government institutions, and even a new auditor general. He increased allowances for national service personnel and other government agencies, including NADMO. These are matters of public records. Chief of staff ekan wo kraten omo gine ho omo ntiase entasomu o de kwa dwendwene mu a it doesn't make sense. O de komra mu nso a ye 1992 constitution enka baabi ase ye to abawi a aban ye tiso no lusu sa aba no a mampanyi na wote so sa abre no ni tumi a wode ye adwuma se mampanyi na bawie ye baabi ye ni ho no mu a yakasa wo constitution omowie no ho sei wo Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency 2016 ye to aba ma wo lusu poto ofre yen TUC ofre Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference kachira yen say ya to aba mo lusu die nenso no according to Ghana mamra tumi a wode ye adwuma se mampanyini no ye nyimfiri wonsam enti no still una wo Christian no a o chinchim oman no baabi esese eko until say ya ye swearing in ceremony on the 7th of January ansa na wudwuma dia bawie ye o ka kire ye TUC na Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference so ho na wo kan sa asam na de kire wan kan na trasa akwa o to aso ye appointment bebre including new commissioners no mo baye adwuma dia ma Shraj o baye adwuma dia ma NCC any impo other agencies eto antwa o toko so appointing new auditor general ne friend Daniel Dumelevo eto antwa o increase national service allowance eto antwa o increase allowances of other government institutions including the National Disaster Management Organization friend NADMO edientia sanse na waka kire yen se utumi a wode ye adwuma as the president emawiye do na wa lusu aba. Number 7 or say the NPP that time, also a matter of record, vehemently protested and condemned these actions by you, Your Excellency John Mahama. But in a statement on 21st December 2016, read on your behalf by the Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, you reiterated that your time had not ended as a president of this country and that you have every right to appoint, to recruit, and even to increase salaries and allowances as per stipulated in the Constitution. We remember also when head of NPP's transition team, Yaw Osafo-Maafo, described your appointment as most disappointing and that it exhibits bad faith, but you still defended that the Constitution gave you the mandate to do so. So, Mr. President, what has changed? Today, the NPP has done exactly what is strongly condemned in 2016. The NDC is not only condemning what the NPP has done, but is taking measures that are leading to the termination of thousands of employment of mostly young Ghanaians you promised to give them jobs in your 24-hour economy policy. Some of these youth have gone through the appropriate recruitment process to secure their first jobs, with which we have evidence to attest to that fact. Hence, the TUC calls on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to stop the ongoing terminations of appointment in the public service, the mass termination of employment of teachers, nurses, and others who have been educated at great cost to their families and the nation, and who may have stayed at home for years struggling to obtain employment, can be devastating for these youth. That is into bracket, young men and women. It is a blot on our democratic credentials. It can also completely sap the patriotism of these young men and women who you promised on your campaign trail that you were never going to sack them and that you were going to open the door of job opportunities through your 133 24-hour economy formation. We expect His Excellency President Mahama to stop the country from sliding further down the partisan slippery hill. Just like the amnesty the president has granted to individuals who were recruited by the previous administration and who are currently undergoing training with the various security agencies, we urge the president to grant all appointment done by the previous administration's similar amnesty. These young men and women are not from Cote d'Ivoire, neither are they from Nigeria, Togo, or any other neighboring country, but they are also well-meaning Ghanaians who deserve better life opportunities through employment. This will be the greatest political settlement of the Fourth Republic if what you are doing is allowed to stand. It will ripple in eternity and reset the politics of Ghana backwards, not forward. Signed, Joshua Ansa, Secretary General, February the 25th, 2025, Accra. To where you krata the Trade Union Congress. See you fan konkoma His Excellency John Mahama say. Mabruno, omunya Nigeria for, omunya Niger for, omun free Cambodia, omun free Kazakhstan, omun free Chonga, omunya Ghana for. Omun so ye juma didi ye so omun so abusuan for abon ho ka e do ma for school pon. Amoma ko school akwa gentiti wa na tuisi fo chirim se wa na 2016 o ka se otumi ade ama o se mampanyina ma wieye na wo ye appointment bebrebe MPP for sorry gina sabre ne kaseti ai but unam yura Felix ofuzu kwa chiso ka kire won se o da so otumi se mampanyina, so you can appoint, you can increase salaries, you can increase allowances, and you did just that. During your campaign trail, according to TUC, omutie wo pa. Ya na wo ka, sa wo ba, mobuna ya fo adwuma, MPP fo adwuma, unyi wo modi. Na emo no, o betre adwuma ne famu through 24-hour economy. No have about 133 formation. The DNSA, DNA aba. ye ne de o yi Ghana for di to according to the TUC sanamo we na wo si wutu dia ene it rippling effect in eternity ne say reset we de edo man no ati free konachi en for man no en konani enti your excellency se sanwadwene na ye de ye na e won sanfufuru
yet to sell mu enti ye ba yes ye be sa enti me ma omu nyina reshe mu se omu ayafa omu no a omu go through recruitment ye ba ye mpa momu on beto aso yes ye be fa ye nipa na yes ya ma omu
general where your John Domani mama where your campaign and what other man for so recruit ni a form no ba won pam omu so by inference enso recruit bi and enso bi ayafa na dwuma oba bi if so mu nyina ye Ghana for ana John mama so oba be ye research nyesa it is oba be ye research dia na nki ebehwe se bi nioma nsemfunu bi a yedi no over the years se me no okase okọ 1970 buzi abaye no ye fra bi Apollo 568 ade ne Apollo 568 ni nkyere mu an se buzi abaye no wose NDC fo no ne enkroma aban no enkroma aban mo ye enkroma yes no mo ye no mo se enkroma aban ne de nkrofo ahyehyɛ vantage positions bebre it's be ye no be buy into the idea of the government into ye nipa 500 and yes 68 every mo Apollo 568 you are free more and a very popular case of Salah versus Attorney General Satan Victor Usu yana na ya Attorney General adade na di kan ya Attorney General and sana Victor Usu babe take the case over it will be our law school be named the case of Salah versus Attorney General where there was a ruling as to whether you can say establish the word establisher what does it even mean General Chenio ewi achire no Sala ye reinstate no ma omu popular phrase bi omo say buzi aka say no court say word no court no awate na ne nyina achire say obi ba no obebu amemu opamo nkrofo bi ana jeje Rollins year 79 ku wa year 79 ku oni Kofi Awu no ana omo say oh Tata Brewery e wo sika yes boachi matres wo sika ye Fred yes Poku transport mo na omo wo sika dia ene na chese asantefo no omo hye the banking sector, the top echelons of the banking sector, no. Woman ne ma omo busia mo mutimi nyesika. Ejeje Rollins ni Kofi Awu no omo maka nyina. Epamu omo nyina da. Banking panifo ni nyina da. Wompamu omo nyina da. It's na kwaye you do me I do you.
Exactly.
Ye ni ade ba ya besi se. Ene Kufo nso ba ye no ye se. Ene Ejeje Rollins nkrofo. Enti Kufo nso be pamo bi. Professor Mills by one on agreeing chile into a year, Ubekaya, or my even MMC this years of Kufo, 6 months.
Precisely so.
And son, where you were more. John Mohammed Nya to me free Professor Mills and some. Even Professor Mills, I wanted to do a memo crown. When Yan to me, Pamu, Womunada. I know didn't go for Koshe. A Kufa Dubai will be here to say. And yen I say. And you do, baby. One answer the reset table. Etika war reset. Me who ye come bank, Pamu Paya, the top economists. Sabia will be a CEO, will be a managing director, will be a destiny Pamu. Nemo Kolan ya Mufo Mugumunia. Mwana Munimuchi and Pamu. The first time in the Fourth Republic, Abaya also Obabaya reset. Wabania Fankrofo. No say by a year you can say proper governance structure and they be good in the spirit of good governance. As to what good governance means, I don't know. Because constitution here very clear where the mandate of the president ends. The constitution is very clear, unambiguous when it comes to the mandate of the president. Was it the president mandate shall end on the 7th of January? You swear another president in. So you 7 December. The constitution at no point says that because you have to obey you now lose you cannot make recruitment or governance should come to a halt.
Exactly. So
you know, and we are rule of law, a nation of laws. Constitution in him do okaye. Afe ya ba John Dramani Mahama. Fame ko ni anko hwe domelevo letter me former boss Julius Debra Troye. I want to say John Dramani Mahama me a scam. He is scamming the people.
Precisely so.
Jack. Me dey me bia money o.
Sabebebe.
Na won the farm fooling bi na be na akola bi akogina ne nchen na akola na age ni phone na say joma ma man number na wo betimi aben president without national security clearance It's optics. Yabasi a chance Mahama do a humble and Akolano national scrutiny. Why? Omo de madwene dia agro. I am for Montrassim. Oh, the Montrassim. Because your mama a Yakufo ye. But beyond the facade, what is your mama doing? Some so barber reset. Whereas wo John Dramani Mahama ya to abawie ya wo lose year 2016 and I appointed Domelevo December after 2016 22nd or so and I appointed Domelevo
Precisely so.
22nd or so now appointed NCC ne omo maka empenifo e fa nkrofo gu mo na ya to abawie na lose an ya appointed obi a anka ma Domelevo o appointed Domelevo e ma ne baba ye auditor general
Pisano
afi oba no kura de nya sorofo na opamo mo enkola na wo na wo sia se wo be 24-hour economy no mo bie ma miafa it is oba na kofo do afa bia gumudia the only thing you can do is that wo be bie wo economy kura na wo kan 24-hour no wo be bie se be ya enkola no so be benya bia enya sa na 24-hour economy where 19th of December 2016 appointment of Auditor General Domelevo signed by my former boss Julius Debra 19th December 2016 near to Obama Jomama Lusu. It is a Jomama in spirit of good governance. When him see a to Abawiana so Lusua, yam appoint to be a year than year to Abawia and Lusu on the 19th of December. Wo Jomama who appointed Domelevo and other people.
Precisely.
So when you no crefo, but maybe who through you, the people can see it.
Never.
Almost me mwa do ma wonya no krefo wo jo mama wonya no krefo wonya no krefo ampa wonya no krefo
Sabebe
wonya no krefo
Dabuda
wokeka na nim manya me so mpa nso mu ahoden de woni bi general
kakra kreni
no ode na nim mobomobo no ha mobomo na mesi owura John do mani ma wonya no krefo na mobehunu na ache me de me ka kire mo
Sabebe
wono na say in spirit of good governance so obi lose election ya say nipa no we are appointed but 19th of December 2016, no one lose election and no appointed Domelevo. And no buy several thousands of a year Ghanaian youth or more year Juma. Joma say Kufuado na appointed woman after so lose. It will more conquer Tenefi. The Ebusasa Sankola no free Azerbaijan and no free Kosovo and no free Burkina Faso. Omudo mu yaduma echi koto de ne bodwe nyanya nkyere nkola nkofo akuma it reset na wo ba be ye if this is how you are going to do it it means the vindictive nature of a yes how my way entwa because what china say aban sisa MPP said the ensure to ye o man so me ye obi what am I say ohene Jomama wa appointed nipa bebre after see to aba na Kufuado ba na obeye say yesi na wo na asia say the reset ba adak dem kai what you am say afi wo